I gotta go back, man. Chili's had that man. Taka 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 ooh, taka 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 ooh. Shit. It depends on who the bartender is, cause like I say, that the Chili's me and Sosa went to, yeah. The other shit, nah. Huh? Yeah. I'm talking about that one because I done been to Chili's before and ordered the same thing. That whole shit, she found out we was coaches, bitch. She just pulled looking in that bitch. Then the crazy part, Big gonna say, I'm gonna give you water because I know y'all gotta go back to practice. Bitch, what? Nah, the bartender, she gave her, she killed her with the alcohol. Then shit, I'm gonna give you water because I know y'all gotta go back to practice. Bitch, what? Bitch, we done after this. What? She talking about, oh, I know y'all gotta get back to the field. Bitch, we ain't going back to no field after this. You done ate and drunk. Shit, it's time to go home and lay down. She lucky me and so say I had no joint. I'm playing it right now. You get that shit out the way.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I done played 26. I don't want to see all these cuts and shit.
And the Buffaloes will put two in a letter to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They can really be aggressive after that last play in 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only great players in the offensive line and skilled all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played in Alabama, that ran it in, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Throws to the wide out. Got it in the middle of tackle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers, Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA of the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable. Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith, like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
I just like this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple of throws.
Should have got some gravel before I hit the club.
You score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They take it 71 yards.
That nigga don't smoke no gas.
And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop it.
That nigga gonna smoke before it's all said and done. Told my uncle that nigga gonna smoke before it's all said and done. Told my uncle the same thing. And that nigga retired from the school, boy. He gotta smoke a joint with him.
Buffalo's offense will take the field for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive stage, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen. I mean, you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback. Points will be at a premium.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Back to throw, it's Tompkins coming after it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find this open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Well, a nice gain on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And the ball is intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hand, and no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, 1st down. The back goes in motion. Going up top on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Incomplete. He threw that one up the grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll try to run. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get it down at the 34 after a pickup. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check it out. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Fast motion from the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And nice job by running back, finding space, getting down, making a good run. Great job finishing those pads.
Tries again to get in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to kick and kick and kick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Tompkins. Quickly complete.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short, giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and get this drive going.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job of play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played 1. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field, looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Tompkins. Now improvising. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense lining up quickly.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, get the 1st down, and get down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Now they're going to throw it. Getting some heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And you've seen this forward work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll try to power their way ahead. The Buffaloes will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Buying some time. The quarterback scrambled around, and the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. When you see these Alabama linebackers demolish quarterbacks and wreck things in the backfield, you have to think of Derrick Thomas in that 27-sack season in 1980. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
What a great job on this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Touchdown, Alabama. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Just slithered through the tackle when he's got room to run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run play action. Quarterback throwing away from Heath. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on the physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
And they did not let him reach the line again. It'll bring up a decision here. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is, when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in the hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement against some points.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31 defense tries to get off the field. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They have it at 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And he makes the grab at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! Hauled it in and just kept it right on running to the Hallelujah land.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be able to for defenses all year long.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Out from the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Nice move to stay on his feet.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on the first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Tompkins. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the return will be brought down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And he lays out and snags it down the left side. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback had his flat fitted in a tight window. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of them.
Got enough space. And he'll be ushered out of bounds at the 3.
These guys are cheating. I mean, they got to serve the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled with 3rd down all season long. They're just never...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away, and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to
Nah, I don't really play that much 26. I ain't play that much of 26.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Sure it's not R2.
Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused him mistiming.
There's an example of what happens.
What is the place that you keep saying RT? That's an Xbox. What is the
schedule a little bit? And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Kamara. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. And the returner will be knocked down.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum. And the ball slipped out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They're bringing heat.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Trying to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They move the tight end all over. Running back searching for a hole. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down to 15. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get it through the air. White across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, third down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up.
Touchdown Tide! And the route is on.
Well, I think sometimes on first and goal like that, you're just trying to get up to the line of scrimmage early. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. So you go quarterback sneak, you find the crease, you plow forward, and it worked. They score a touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball. It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting it.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. And they have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Gotta make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Nice job by the quarterback. Pre-snap, he knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage. There was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a game on the run. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not taking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. That receiver wore that one. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Alabama! And the punishment has been extended. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Dave. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the catch and he's brought down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Tompkins. Picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bama! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to get to it. Shakes off the tackle. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking for space, it's Kamara. Finds some running room, he'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to run for it. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 2. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. Hall will throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. The aerial assault continues. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Here comes that Alabama offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. First down for this offense. Hall to go up top. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep getting beaten, defense.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is tape.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown tie! A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going through.
Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with a sack. The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Paul will throw it. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something. Can anyone catch him? Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-around, especially against this guy. He does it to defense.
Mar. What you playing?